Hello, West-MEC students. My name's Eric Newman, and you'll be hearing my voice as you learn more about creating and maintaining a proper CTSO, social media account. Let's get started. Before you create a new account or take the reins on an existing CTSO account, think about why your organization needs a social media presence in the first place. The answer is threefold. First, you want to share what's going on in your program both to the rest of West-MEC and the community. Second, your social media page makes you a leading voice for your organization to the public. It can also help diversify your hireability by adding social media experience to your already great skill set. And third, this is the most fun. You want to show off all the cool things your organization is doing. We know how hard you're working. Brag about it a little bit. When you are creating and sharing your content on your page, keep in mind who your audience is. These are the people you should be targeting and aiming your posts toward. Aim to present to industry professionals, including teachers, managers at companies in the industry, or other professionals that might benefit your organization by seeing your page, or that may attend or participate in your events. While you're at it, keep in mind that students and families might factor in your page's content when they're making a decision on whether to enroll at West-MEC or not. Also think about any others you may be targeting that I have missed. When you're creating an account for your CTSO, think what social media platform would work best to get your message across. Each has its own pros and cons. Here are a few guidelines for your page. A full list of the guidelines can be found on the final slide of this presentation. As we mentioned before, keep your page's purpose in mind. Create and share content that does just that. Designate a social media officer. He or she should be in charge of posting, sharing, and running the account. The officer should also select somebody to pass account info on to when they graduate or are no longer in the role. Be professional. You're representing the group and your fellow students, so act like it. Don't share your passwords with anyone other than the communications specialist, which is me. Again, the full list of guidelines is on slide 8 at the end of this presentation. Here are a few things to focus on when you're posting. Highlight your program. What would you want to see from a page like yours if you were a viewer? Think visual. Take plenty of acceptable photos and videos, as that can drive engagement. Use relevant hashtags and tag relevant accounts when it's helpful or necessary. Don't overload your page with blue, though, and avoid tags or hashtags that do not serve your CTSO's purpose. Promote your events. During the pandemic, there are less in-person events, but in other times, you can use your page to drive attendance. Here are some examples of good posts. You can see plenty of visuals, pictures, things like that, a few tags, and they're all professional. Thank you for listening to this presentation. We've just got a couple more things to get done. For housekeeping, send your username and password to carissa.coda@westmec.org and eric.newman@westmec.org. Carefully read the CTSO account guidelines on the next page. They've got everything you need to know about running your page. Enjoy it and good luck. Here is the full list of account guidelines. I went over some of them, but this is the official one. Feel free to take a screenshot, have this as a document, use it however you want. This is everything you need to know. Thank you again.